Now, imagine the following little story. All your life as you're a teenager, you're dreaming about this perfect woman, the perfect one, the one. You masturbate and you imagine. Every opportunity you have, and especially in your teenage years, 2, 3, 4 times masturbating a day is not impossible, it's preferable. Okay, so one will actually go to that. Nobody speaks about it because have a look about the fascinating nature of this particular law of attraction in action. Is one do this in secret, where nobody can see you, and nobody can see the secrets in your mind according to you, because that is your secrets and your free will to masturbate about that. Mostly if you have been exposed to porn, for instance, you will use your point that will turn you on within the picture reality, whether it's a picture or a story within the porn, and you'll use that to vividly imagine your orgasmic experience while you pump the action until you have your satisfaction. Now, in this all, consider the following. You walk into a shopping center and you see your dream girl. Your dream girl, that's the woman you've always imagined you want to marry. She's the perfect picture. You go home and you hit the energetic ride, the imagination, the desire, the point where you imagine vividly this woman and you look at how can you make contact, how can you get her, how can you connect with her, and you can't help yourself, your hand immediately goes to an area of immense warmth, throbbing thrust, where you then take the pen in your hand, which is your your penis. You take your pen in your hand and you write your reality. And you ride it. And you ride it because this is what you want. Okay? What happens if one look at the law of energy, how energy move? For that person that you've seen, you are bringing them into your reality. That means into your space energetically. You are one within consciousness, so therefore you are actually bringing the being into your reality while you are pumping the action. And you are starting to program them to come to you and you to them. And obviously your desire and your dream is that you must meet, and sometimes it'll actually happen. You'll actually experience it. But now you get to this woman, and the next time you saw her in the shopping center, you have now built up this energy charge. You are absolutely obsessed. This is the one for you. You have slapped the hammer as much as possible to build the energy. You're holding the imagination. You're holding that feeling, and you are in love because you have built that energy of love to its peak. And you want to meet this lady. You get to her, and she looks at you and with disgust and pop you off and says, I'm not interested. And immediately you drop down like a ton of bricks and you are like empty and you don't understand why. How could this have happened? What you didn't realize within the great wonders that we all existed in is while you were walking in the shopping center, there was another girl. She was slightly overweight, big boobs, and she saw you and she thought, oh my God, the perfect guy. Okay, and she went home with that and she started masturbating, imagining, wishing, falling in love, building that energy into its absolute point. You didn't realize that, but while sometimes you were walking, you were suddenly experiencing a drop in energy. You would walk in the shopping center and suddenly just feel drained. You don't know where your energy went. No, it's probably somebody in the shopping center that took your energy. No. Somebody was masturbating about you, and at the peak point of orgasm, there was an energetic transfer from you to the person, because in an orgasm, it's not about one person, it's about you with your imagination. That which you imagine, the points come together, and voila, you are creating. You are placing into motion. You are planning your reality. And so, this woman now has been planning her reality, and you've planned yours. You've already gone to the contact point and you were fobbed off. Drop in energy, but now you're quite low, and as you walk into the coffee shop, there is this other girl sitting. And somehow you connect, and in her presence suddenly you feel uplifted again. And you start to wonder, maybe you've made a mistake. Here you're suddenly feeling this energy. Maybe this is the goal. I mean, you're so ripe and ready for this. And there you go, and you start chatting, and you know what? She can actually talk as well. And what happens? You end up in the opposite spectrum of your desire. So in that game that was played energetically using masturbation, imagination, feeling, that particular game, the woman win. And another game that's going on, and remember all these games are going on all at the same time all over the world, the male wins. Let's take another example. A group of girls, they're quite young, 6, 7, 8 years old. They're playing innocently. They are exploring themselves, and they start to masturbate together. They have great fun doing it. And in that great fun of masturbating, they're having most divine experiences. Then suddenly they were caught out by their parents, and a big council ensued where they were told how bad it is what they're doing. So, into a little box called suppression, somewhere inside the depths of one's being, that little experience is buried. Not away, it's waiting. Much later, the woman is in her later years, and as they explore life, they just can't meet the same fun experience with the male. And suddenly one day, meet it with a female. And what will that woman do? She'll go with a female relationship. It was imagined, it was felt, and it was prepared during childhood, using the law of attraction, placing the energies in play, and all that now happens within the unified oneness field where we are all together is the energy points must meet.